we're in here at Eleiko's facility. We're here with Hannah. I would usually say Hannah, but it's Hannah. And she's their customer experience
manager.
Customer experience manager, and she's going to show us their customer experience. Okay,
yes.
Show us.
Let's get a move on. Everything started with Eleiko making small electrical appliances like heaters and radiators and waffle irons. Okay. And at this time, we were having a weightlifter working in our production. But at this point in time, you could not use one single barbell for a whole competition. They were bending and breaking. So he was asking our CEO at the time, Tyra, can we please try to improve this barbell in our production? And yes, we did. And the connection with the waffle iron is the pattern inside is the inspiration for the knurling in the barbell, the Eleiko feeling.
Wow.
So in 1963 was the first year that an Eleiko barbell was used for a competition. And we're gonna see where we are today, stepping inside of our production. We're gonna go over here and meet with Camilla and Jonathan.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Camilla. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hi, Jonathan.
Jonathan, good to meet you.
And welcome to the EVO assembling station. I'm still a little bit traumatized by your abuse of it. 8-minute abuse. It all started with a mission around 2017 to make the world's best dumbbell. It had to look nice even after years of abuse for 8 minutes. And it actually consists of the same steel shaft as our bars, not as hardened, but the quality is the same.
Okay. Show us how you press them together.
All right. So I have to press them here. This is the control. That's done. We turn it back to its natural state.
I see you've got, do you do custom end caps on these? I see you've got Maryland.
Yeah.
What does a custom end cap look like? Can we see that?
This is for Maryland.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool. Terps. My sister's a Terp. She would like to see that. That's cool. Yeah, that's clean. And this is stainless steel. Thank you for showing us.
You're welcome.
So this is the other welding station. We have Pontus and Micke working on the Öppen bar. And at this point we can do about 50 a week.
Okay.
But we have this new buddy, which is a robot welder, that which enables us to do more, of course.
Oh. These things are ridiculous. Open, is this the trap bar? Is it called Oppen trap bar now?
Yeah.
Or, okay. Is the Oppen trap bar, is it the only piece of equipment that you're using a robotic welder on now?
We also use it on the sleeves for the straight bars. Welding the colors of the sleeve onto the sleeve. So you can see to your right here the first before the finish, and then you have the finished result over there.
So this robot's grabbing the sleeve, bringing it over.
And behind you, you have the finished result here. Sleeve before the bearings are inserted.
Okay.
So these are manually inspected and make sure that they're visually perfected. Construction of the sleeves, so not all are done with the robot. Here's the manual weld.
Customers aren't choosing a robot welded bar.
No.
So then you're using this because this is a process you guys have used for so long, and over time you're doing more and more robotic welding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we're having to scale up with increased demand.
Okay.
This whole thing is an exhaustion test. If you run this 4 weeks non-stop, it simulates 10 years of normal use, where bearings have to rotate under load.
Wow, okay. Do you test all of your equipment in similar manners?
Yes.
Okay.
We're here to make some bars, please.
Do you want to join me?
I want to, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever made a bar before?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Well, not with you guys, no.
I thought you maybe want to show me how.
No, you show me.
Okay. We're gonna make CrossFit today.
Okay. So are you just constantly doing curls?
Yeah. How did you know?
I mean, I was gonna say your biceps look pretty big. What is it? What is this?
It's just sort of sand.
Why though?
You know, because
Just
if there is some little spot, or
Sure.
point or sharp thing,
Okay.
I don't want it. So I just sort of narrow it down,
Okay.
just like that. Clean it up a little bit.
This is again the craftsmanship part of it. They're like you manually touch the bar and make sure
Totally.
it's okay.
Yeah.
I have all this in order, so
You have it on both sides?
yeah.
Ah, okay.
One shim and 2 half moons,
It's like Legos.
like that. You want to make sure it's really in, right?
Yep.
Put the end caps on. Right.
All right, so this goes in first. I push this all the way up against.
Yes.
Do these fit in this section here? Okay. 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 It's a good thing you're here.
You have to put the sleeve towards you all the way as far as you can go. Right.
There?
And now you have to put it in there and hold the sleeve, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I get it all the way in there? Yeah. Looks fine or good?
Well, what
fine.
do you want? Do you want fine or good?
Well, I want good because if I tell my wife that meal is fine, I get slapped. Very satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
That is nice. Whoever gets this bar, with love. That doesn't really look like a heart, but with love from Coop. Thank you. You're making the world stronger.
Yeah, I am.
These coffin-looking things are for the cable machines.
Ah, okay.
Hi, it's mother and owner.
Cooper.
Gunilla.
Oh, great to
I'm
meet
a
you.
mother to Eric, Rickard, Hans, and
Okay, awesome. Okay.
And I know you're from the Coop.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Really a
Happy to be
pleasure.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Cool.
So I hope you enjoyed this part.
Yeah,
It was lovely to you on the tour.
thank you.
Thank you.
So we've been in the business since 1948,
Wow.
and we've been supplying and cooperating with Eleiko since, I would say, the 70s,
Yeah, they said
80s.
from the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the beginning. It's 95% recycled car tires mixed together with a polyurethane. It pours the polyurethane and the rubber crumbs into the mixing machine automatically.
Okay.
Weighs each ingredient.
Yep.
So we get 10K for the 10K disc. So it's quite a lot of air
like a
when you
perfect cake.
compress it.
Yeah.
So you need to have quite a long shaft that
Wow.
pushes it together. So it's not that common that you have a supplier that both mix material but also do the molding of the part. Either you often buy a compound from another supplier and you do the molding yourself, or vice versa. So we come up with a lot of different designs, materials, etc. that we could do trials with together with Eleiko. So we will take a quick walk just to the mixing department. You will see that one, and then straight to the IWF.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you will see it once it's being demolded. The operator will start with deflashing it. It will punch out the holes for the hub and remove the extra material. So this is all the way around the disc.
Okay.
The only scrap, more or less.
Wow.
You need to have some extra material so you are sure that you fill the cavity.
Yeah.
And that's why you have this one. And this is the one that's being punched out from the center of the disc to make it possible to mount the hubs. Here we have it.
Oh, wow. Look how hot that is.
So the Next step is to place the steel ring in the mold, and the pins make sure that it's in the right height and it doesn't move. So the center of gravity is in the center of the disc. So the punching of the hole, and even the punching of the holes for the screws in the hub, that it's always in the same position. This is the deflashing part. Tack så mycket. Tack.
Okay, today we're going to look at the Prestera line from Eleiko and some of their other attachments. We have all of the equipment nerds for Eleiko. What's the inspiration behind Prestera? Because you had XF80. Why come out with a whole new rack system?
So we wanted really to make the best lifting experience we could do. And to do that, we found the optimal spacing between the tubes, the optimal size of the tubes themselves to integrate with the barbell, because that's what a rack first and foremost should do.
How much did you guys think of the home gym owner when you were building this?
For home gyms, we have different levels also for our racks. We have height differences, and also we have a modular system. You can start out with a half rack, and you can add the power rack after, and you will have no spare parts laying on the floor which you've paid for unnecessarily. So you can grow when it's time for you to grow.
So I noticed there's maybe it was on one of these over there where some of the number was rubbing off. Oh, maybe it's right here. Some of the numbers rubbing off. How long should this be expected to stay on here without rubbing off?
Yeah, you can't rub it off. It's why it maybe is a little bit lighter on some of them is due to the manufacturing process.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Electrolithic etching is the technique we use here. You wouldn't be able to read the laser cut numbers with this tight of a hole spacing.
So you have a ton of holes on this thing, which usually means there's a lot of optionality.
I'm very proud of our lever arms we made here. It's our first attempt at making lever arm.
Sure.
So we wanted to make them lighter, and also we took advantage of the curve of the Prestera rack by adding wheels to the back. So not only is it actually adjustable up and down, but when you move it down, it will catch the curve and be much easier to roll out in the deadlift position.
This is just it's a safety arm, but it's the adjustable pad that you can see just mount on your safety arm, and so you can have your both presses and pulls on them, and you have different angles as well.
Now, maybe let's move over to this rack, because I think this will show one of the features for this. And I think one of the, I don't know, most outstanding features of the Prestera line is the cables. Will you eventually be able to use Prestera for lat pull downs and low rows in a heavy weight increment by combining the cables or something like that and being able to hold your feet down?
We are launching new cables very imminently that can expand and solve what you just mentioned. Sweet. We're now taking it further and launching more cables, actually tomorrow in our conference.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Cool. Okay. I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sick. Anodized aluminum. Okay, so just checked out the cables from the new Prestera line. Very cool, very nice, but commercially oriented. I don't see many people putting these in their home gyms, especially because it's like standalone lat pull down, standalone low row, not a combo unit. What I'm hoping for is they put a center mount lat pull down in the middle of a rack and then have a lat pull down low row. Honestly, the system's designed as such that you could use it in a similar way as like the Prime Fitness HLP, the Prodigy series, the single stack. stack. It could technically do that, I think. They just have focused primarily on this release for the commercial gym, so I'm hoping kind of makes its way over to the home gym and kind of what we'd be looking for. Later, I'm going to do a talk to them, basically where I'm going to be telling them why they should be focusing more and more on the home gym lifter and exactly who the home gym lifter is and what do they want. So I am your representative today. Hopefully I represent all of home gymdom well. We'll see.
Hey guys, this is Coop from Garage Reviews.
Okay, so our time in Sweden is over. I've got my Swedish fish to bring back to my kids. I have a heavy mug. They do exist and they are freaking heavy. We were able to see some awesome stuff, see a lot of prototypes. The Swedish people in general are very kind, at least my experience with them, and specifically Eleiko. I'm telling you, they are very nice people, very hospitable. So Eleiko, thank you for having us out. If you'd like to check out anything from Eleiko, we'll put some links below the like button where you can check them out. That would support us. We're grateful for them to have us out. And also, where would you like to see us go next? Let us know in the comments. This has been Coop from Garage and Reviews. I'll see you next time. Peace.